we're doing the standard form for equations of ellipses. If you got a horizontal, if your x-axis has the bigger side of your ellipse, you use this equation right here. If you got a vertical ellipses, where the longer, bigger axis is going to be on the y-axis. With the center 0, 0, you're going to have this equation.
Okay, graphing circles. You have the equation of x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So here's an example of x squared plus y squared equals 16. So your radius squared would be 16, which means like take the square root of both. R equals 4. So the radius of your circle is 4. So we know you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since it's centered on the origin, then you just circle it.
Graphing ellipses centered on the origin. So if we're given this equation right here, x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared, where a squared is our major vertice, b squared is our smaller vertice. Oh, we can use this given equation to graph it. So if we're given x squared over our a squared value of 64, we can take the square root of 64, a squared, and that'll give us roughly for our a value plus or minus 8. And then for our b squared value, or our b value, which is our minor vertice, we can take the square root of 36, cancel that up, that's b equals 6. So then, if we have our a squared value, or our a value, and our b value, we can find our c squared value, or our c value, which in turn is our foci. So, we take a squared, I'll move over here, 64, and subtract it from our b squared value of 36. That gives us 28, I believe, right? Because math, 28? Alright, 28. So then if c squared is equal to 28, take the square root of both, c gives us plus or minus 5.29. Alright. So, then if we have our a value, our b value, and our c value, we can graph our ellipse. So, if we're centered at 0, 0, center right there, we can take our a squared value, or our a value, which is on the horizontal, since the a value is under the x, it'll give us a horizontal ellipse. We will go out from the center 8 units to graph our major vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back 8. Graph them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then to graph our vertical, or our minor vertices, we will go up 6 and down 6 from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then our foci, which are also on the major axis, are 5.29 out from the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.29-ish. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.29-ish. So, let's draw. It looks like ellipses real quick, more or less.
Okay, so this is graphing ellipses. So first to find the center, you have to do h and k from the standard equation. And in this equation, it's -3 and 1. And then to find the vertices, you just look here and you take the square root. So square root of 16, which is 4, and that's on the major axis, which is the x-axis, so it's horizontal. And then for this one, it's 2, so that's on the minor axis. And then to find the foci, you take 16, because that's a squared, minus 4 equals c squared, so that's 12 equals c squared. Square root of 12 equals c, and that's roughly like 3. 3.4. Okay. So then the graph, since the center is at -3, 1, you want right here. And then you do 4 to the right and left, because that's on the major axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up 2 and down 2. Then you draw the circle. And that's it. Foci. And then you could do the foci if you want. It's left and right of the center, so it would be right here. and we're about there.